Hey, it's Tony talking car biz. Look what I found. Super cool 2020 Toyota CHR XLE Eclipse Blue with a black package. Man, this is a great looking car. Really interesting to look at. Lots of different features that just frankly aren't even available on any other Toyota, and fun to drive too. So let's dig in and see what we can find out about this 2020 CHR. Okay, this is an incredible color, this blue metallic. Wow. So the headlights are really nice low profile headlights. They're LED headlights and LED driving lights. Down on the lower part of the bumper, it's colored to match painted, and this piece right here can be removed and you can put fog lights in. Fog lights don't come standard on the XLE package, but then you're going to see this composite material throughout the whole exterior, and that's super durable and easy to clean, so it gives it a very aggressive look. And then they also use the piano black applique throughout the vehicle, including inside the vehicle. And then there's some blue trim inside the vehicle as well, so when we get inside I'll point that out. Here's your wheels on this one. Very, very cool wheels. So these are an 18-inch aluminum alloy wheel. They're brushed aluminum right here, and then they're piano black painted on the inside. Looks awesome. And these tires, these are an 18-inch tire. They're a sport tire, so they're going to handle pretty nice at high speeds and for cornering. And those are a 225/50 R18, so they're a little bit lower profile. And then the disc brakes up front, twin piston calipers, those things will stop you on a dime. You can see that composite material going all the way alongside the car, and it gets larger as it gets up to the door point. So if you open your door on a curb, you're not going to damage the metal on the door. You could replace this if you need to, but it's a nice aggressive look on there. And this car has lines all over the place. Really interesting to look at. Huge shoulders on the back here, and it comes in and comes out, and then lines all the way down the side. And your mirrors, these are heated outside mirrors. They're also got your indicators here. There's also a puddle light that lights up down here, so at night it actually shows CHR on the ground. Really cool. Lane departure indicator right here, so if you start getting over, it's going to give you an indicator. Oh, I'm sorry, blind spot monitoring. Forgive me, blind spot monitoring there. Up on the roof, this has the two-tone paint finish. So that's a black lacquer paint finish with the shark fin antenna and the black lacquer spoiler. Looks awesome on there. Notice the door handles on the back doors, integrated nice and smooth into the car. Pops open just like that. Really a nice look. I'm telling you, this car is really interesting to look at all the way around. Coming around to the back, you'll notice we have the CHR and the Toyota badges are the blackout package. That's an extra cost, but with that black roof, I think you'd agree it's a must-have. We also have an additional spoiler right here on the deck lid, rear wiper, rear window defrost, and your LED third brake light up here on the top as well. A backup camera tucked right underneath here, and then more of that matte black finish composite material right through here. So really, really nice look. And I could spend hours pointing out all the different features on the outside of the CHR, including this rear spoiler I pointed out earlier, but it actually allows for the air to flow through. So as I get down underneath, you can see that's opened up. Nice looking car. Man, the only thing I don't like about the CHR is they do not make it in an all-wheel drive. It's a front-wheel drive, but maybe you don't even need all-wheel drive. Let's jump inside and take a look at all the features in there. Okay, on the interior, I'm going to spend most of my time talking about the styling cues. Take a look at this door. This is kind of a textured, almost like a diamond plated piece of plastic, but it looks really great. It's here, it's down here, it's down here, and it's also on the roof line up top. Notice this piece of blue trim right here. It's like a metallic blue. looks really great, and then it continues over into the dashboard and throughout the entire car. So I'll show you that when I get inside. And then they're using that piano black trim right here that we saw up front. Looks awesome. Power windows, door locks, power mirrors. But then the CHR also has automatic folding mirrors. So those mirrors, these ones will automatically fold in when you put the car in park. Now that's not something you can get on any other Toyota car that I'm aware of. So really a unique feature for the CHR. It just seems like they pulled out a lot of the stops on this car to make it something special. Again, that diamond theme going down through here. And take a look at these seats. Really great seats. So they've got a blue trim here and then a brighter blue stitching, and the seats are quilted. A quilted bucket seat. I haven't seen a quilted seat on a car in this class or this category in eons. Some Mercedes have quilted seats, but I think it looks pretty awesome. The driver's seat is manual on the CHR, but it does have an up and down adjustment, and of course a recliner. Let's jump in that driver's seat and see what we can find. Okay, here in the driver's seat, the steering wheel is a really great steering wheel. It's small, so it feels really nice in my hands because I have small hands, but it also, turn that AC so it's not blowing, it also is leather wrapped, and then it's the 3-spoke design, but it's different than all the other Toyota steering wheels designs. And then it has the piano black trim right in the center, so it feels really upscale, super sporty, a chrome Toyota badge right here. And then we have all our controls for our sound system, our Bluetooth connectivity, voice activation, our information center, which is up here in the gauges. I'll show you that in just a moment. And then some on and off switch for your safety sense and that type of thing. Cruise controls down here. Wipers for the front and rear washer wiper are right there, and then our headlight controls are over here on this side. I want to point out more of the styling. So here's that kind of that metallic blue trim that goes up and all the way over. It's almost like a neon look. It doesn't light up, but it looks neon. And then up here, this is kind of a navy blue finish, which matches the sides of the seats down here and also matches the center armrest. So you can see here, and then if I turn the camera around to the back seat, you can see it back there as well. So pretty cool design. And then that diamond stitching, or diamond theme I should say, continues. I don't know if you can see it up here on the ceiling, but there's some impressions in the ceiling that are that diamond theme. Looks awesome. Your overhead light has that same, and then this is set up and laid out in like a diamond theme. So really cool styling on the CHR. Here's your center stack with your 7-inch touchscreen. Don't want to dig into that. There's a lot of stuff going on there. Stop by the dealership. We can cover all that. But it does come, the XLE does come with automatic temperature controls on both sides. Front and rear window defrost. Push button start. Eco heat and cooling to save you fuel economy. And then down here on the center console, they're using that piano black. So you can see here's the piano black here, and then it comes down into here. I'm telling you, you got to come and sit in this car. It's a really upscale feeling. The shifter lever has leather here and then brushed aluminum trim here, and that actually feels like aluminum. It's a CVT automatic transmission. There's a cup holder right under here, right there, bottle holder, and then there's a USB port up here and a storage compartment right there. I think that's the only USB port up front. Does not have wireless charging. Oh, I stand corrected. There is a power port under the armrest here. It's a 12 volt, cigarette lighter style power port. CVT time, or COVID time, I should say. But the inside, you can see that door over there. I don't know if you can see that diamond trim. Really great looking car up front. Super cool cockpit. Let's jump in the back and see what we can find. Okay, let's stop here on the door. There is a cup holder right here, power windows, a brushed aluminum door handle. There's a speaker down here. They're smaller size doors, and the back seat is not overly spacious. I think you could fit a couple adults in there comfortably for a short ride, and maybe 3 small kids. I'll jump in and show you in just a second. But again, those seats, you can see they're the quilted with the blue adjustable headrest up there. There's actually pockets on both seat backs here, which is not true for all Toyotas. So interesting that they made that choice. Let me jump in, I'll show you the leg room. So the center armrest does not fold down like it does in many of the Toyotas. So the only cup holders are in the doors on both sides. And you can see I've got the driver's seat all the way back, and I can still sit in here, but I wouldn't want to ride all the way to Kansas in this car, that's for sure, Toto. But you know, you can get 4 adults in there temporarily and maybe 3 small kids. Up front, just another look at your driver's compartment. Check out all the blue trim. Looks pretty cool. It actually looks neon when I look at it from back here. And there's that headliner. I don't know if you can see the impressions in the headliner. A lot of little quirky features, styling cues. Toyota definitely went different with this car for sure. Let's go ahead and jump out and we'll look in the trunk. Okay, diving into the trunk. It is a hatchback setup, and that's not a power lift gate. I don't really think you need one. There is a handle right here to give it a tug to bring it back down. And you can see the threshold here. They've got that diamond pattern continuing in the back, so they really carried it through the whole vehicle. There is a cargo cover here. It's more for security. You're not going to put any heavy packages on that, but it is removable. Here's your trunk with the seats folded up, and there's a great amount of space under here. I've always thought, look at all this storage room that you have here and there, down in here. There's your spare tire, your jack's all tucked away, really easy to access. Another storage compartment on this side, and then they do have tie down hooks. See if I can get that back in there. There's some tie down hooks right here in the corners, right there. And then those back seats do fold down. In order to fold them down, you've got to go here to do it. So it's probably just easier to slide around to the side of the car. Grab this handle right here and bring that seat down. And if the seat's not all the way back, the headrests drop down pretty nicely. You can see there. But that seat over on that side, because that is all the way back, I'd have to remove the headrest or slide that seat forward. A little quirky, but no big deal. There's more diamond pattern here and then down here as well on the doors. Maybe you could see that pattern a little better in the sunlight right there. But it does have a nice wide opening, and with those seats down, there's plenty of cargo room for sure. Hey, let's head up front, take a look at the engine, and then we'll wrap her up. Okay, the engine on the CHR is a 2-liter, 4-cylinder, 16-valve, and it's connected to a CVT transmission. Now, the engine and the transmission have a 5-year, 60,000-mile powertrain warranty, and a 3-year, 36,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty across the whole vehicle. And then all Toyotas come with Toyota Care. And that's going to take care of your basic maintenance for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. So a great warranty package. There you go. That's a brand new Toyota CHR, electric blue metallic with the 2-tone black paint and then the blackout badges. Really good looking car. Hey, if you like my video, go ahead and hit the like button. Or subscribe if you want more like this. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please post it in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them for you. This is Tony talking car biz.